Welcome back to the winners' enclosure here. Stan Ellie sends out the 9 Cork Forest. He's a 3-year-old son of Kabul. Well done to the Armitages. They bred this fella. He's got some useful form as well. And I only just noticed now, Stan, that he actually had a bump in his last start.
Well, he had more than a bump. You know, Grant, was that race where some horse dumped his rider at the start, and there was a loose horse and he was running around and he caused havoc in the race, you know. I don't think we would have won. Brett Crawford's horse won that race. He won pretty well, but I think we would have been a clear second. So his form was probably a little bit better than what I'd read, you know. But his work at home in the last month, I must say, since then, has been very, very good. You know, I haven't got anything that can work with him. So I thought he'd run a big race, you know. But then when I get the tipsters and stuff, and nobody puts him in his first 4, I thought, oh gosh, you know, am I wrong again, you know? But no, I thought we had a big chance. Yeah, he's a decent sort, Grant.
It wasn't the weakest field. There's actually some useful knocking handicappers in this race, and obviously Gerrit must like him because I don't know whether he had to miss a breakfast or two to make the weight today, but he obviously walked through, he had a big smile on his face, so it was worthwhile for him.
Yeah, I was watching him early on. Normally he has a Swami early in the day, but I said it was only cigarettes today.
Great bunch of owners as well.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Super guys are not going to complain too much. If they do, I'll just slap them down to size.
Well done to Stan. Let's have a quick chat with the jock Gerrit as well. 15.5. I didn't know you could still get down to that so easily.
Well, you think I'm that old?
No, I wasn't referring to that, but no, I couldn't get anywhere close. But tell us a bit about this fella. Did he give you a nice feel?
Yes, you know, he jumped out very beautifully, and I elected to go to the front with that weight, and, you know, or I could have sat second behind the horse behind me, national play. So I had each way to go, but I jumped out so beautifully, and with that weight I elected to go to the front. And he did it nice and comfortable in front, and come on top of the straight. When I asked him the question, he lengthened, he quick. But like I said to Stan, he felt a little bit like he needed it still that last 200. So this run will definitely bring him on.
Is it fair to say you didn't go too quick around there as well? Because it seemed to be quite a nice sedate pace.
Yes, a nice sedate pace, you know, with 15.5, and I knew if we're going to pick this horse up, he's got a turn of foot, so they won't catch him that quickly. But he stuck to his stars, nice horse, and thanks to the owners.
Well done to you too.
Thank you.
Gerrit Schlechter, right, come on owners, there's a whole bunch. You come, Butch, Billy and the lady. Who's going to come up? The boys are going to be talking. I believe the ladies were screaming him home. Butch,
they'll shout the horse home.
He's obviously a nice individual. He's by Kabul, and obviously they're going to go on, and he should be getting better now.
Yes, no doubt. And thanks to Billy and Stan who found the horse and bid on the horse. And we came in a bit later, and we brought the ladies in to add a bit of scream to it. But we got a nice group, and congratulations to Stan and the stable. Great bit of work.
I'll tell you what, I think Billy must be a bit of a shrewdy when it comes to picking some horses. Billy, come up and have a quick chat here, because we listen, you don't have that many horses, but you think of the Mighty Atoms and the Badger Lakes, and then a fella like this. You must have some bit of, you're either very lucky or you see something.
This was, I picked this horse because she's inbred to Full Aspen. Charles always said to me, you got to breed to a superior female, and that's what we got here. Kabul out of a Fort Wood mare. Fantastic. Good luck to the Armitage.
Fantastic stuff. Great to have you all on course. Well done, Stan, and the rest of your team as well. And a very nice win from the 9 Cork Forest, who I don't think is going to be stopping here. Looks like this fella's got a bit of ability, and he'll be winning a few more races in the very near future.